أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قالوا إنا تطيرنا بكم لئن لم تنتهوا لنرجمنكم وليمسنكم منا عذاب أليم قالوا طائركم معكم أئن ذكرتم بل أنتم قوم مسرفون. Sura Yasin verses 18 to 19. The pagans told the prophets, "For us, we augur an evil omen from you. If you do not desist, we will certainly stone you, and there shall certainly afflict you a painful chastisement from us." They said, "Your evil omens are with yourselves. Should you augur a bad omen if you are admonished? But you are a prodigal people." This verse indicates that not only those blind-hearted people did not submit before that clear logic and those miracles, but also they increased their hardship and went beyond the stage of rejection and reached the stage of threat and vehemence of action. As the Quran says, the pagans told the prophets, "For us we augur an evil omen from you." Perhaps simultaneous to the time of the advent of these divine prophets, some difficulties appeared in the life of the people of that area as the result of their sins, or as divine warning, as some commentators have also cited that the rain ceased to fall for a length of time. But not only they did not take a lesson from it, but also they related that event to the invitation of the prophets. They did not even suffice it, but by manifest they showed their evil and ugly intentions and said, "If you do not desist, we will certainly stone you, and they shall certainly afflict you a painful chastisement from us." Yes, when the adherents of wrong and the supporters of injustice and corruption have not any acceptable logic, they always rely on some threat, pressure, and hardship. They are neglectful of the fact that those who pave the path of Allah will never submit because of these threats, but their perseverance will be increased. On the day when they entered this field, they put their souls ahead and became ready for donation. The second verse indicates that it was here that the divine messengers, by their expressive and clear logic, answered their meaningless words as follows. They said, "Your evil omens are with yourselves. Should you augur a bad omen if you are admonished? If misery, misfortune, and evil events have encompassed the environment of your society, and divine blessings have gone out from amongst you, you must seek its cause inside yourselves, and in your wrong thoughts, and in your ugly and evil deeds, not in our invitation. It is you who have made the atmosphere of your lives dark in relation to idolatry, sensuality, tyranny, voluptuousness, and thus you have seized the bounties of Allah from you." A group of commentators have considered the Quranic sentence "A'in dhukirtum" as a hinder to an independent matter, and say that its concept is this, that if the divine prophets come and admonish you and warn you, its recompense is that you threaten them to punishment and think of their existence as omen. They have brought light guidance, goodness, and blessings for you. Is the response of such a service those threats and ugly words? At last the word of these messengers of Allah to them was this, that they said, "But you are a prodigal people." That is, the main problem of yours is your prodigality and oppression. If you have denied monotheism and referred to polytheism, its reason is prodigality and violating the truth. And if your society has been afflicted with an evil fate, its cause is also in moderation in sins and polluting to lusts. And finally, if you threaten the benevolent to death for their benevolence, this is also because of your oppression. Next to the commentary of the rest verses of this story will explain about the historical event of the messengers and the place where these events happened. Sadaqallahul Aliyul Azim wa sadaqa Rasulullahul Karim wa nahnu ala dhalika minash shahidin wa shakirin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.